playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Duke Blue Devils offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick route. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Blue Devils are on the move here. It's a quarterback keeper. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that's a gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. To bootleg here. Moves out of the pocket.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent run play. And the Blue Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And that's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Makes a quick route. Touchdown, Blue Devils, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Eagles offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, These are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Wilson. Finds his man. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's time going to bring out third down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Blue Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Throwing off play action. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. What a snag by the senior. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. He dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Duke. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass caught. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Now it's second down here. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and then check him out.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got the first and still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Eastern Michigan.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Deep shot toward the end zone. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Now play number 9 on this drive. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Going toward the end zone. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They couldn't stop him there. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And it's good for a first down to the 36. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Wilson. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. A man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Barfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24-14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works. And the Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Finds his target, and it's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Blue Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Blue Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The Blue Devils line up for the 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Raymond. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Wilson. Snags a good throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Well, Kirk, Eastern Michigan has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And this pass is caught. And that'll pick up a 1st down out at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. Offense getting set, it's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
What a big play here by the quarterback and receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. They'll try a pass here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Caught quickly. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Blue Devils will crank up the tempo. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Leaning on the run game here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.